Why is the bottom half of my face white? The lighting is terrible. My son would be appalled. Anyway, where was I? I believe I had been kicked out of missionary school, and I was back in Rosebud. Rob was waiting for me, a persistent friend. I remember the first time I walked into the kitchen and saw him after getting back to Rosebud, he had grown a beard. And I said to him, "Oh, Rob, you look so Jewish with your beard." And of course, he took that as a big compliment, which it was, because he knew that I was into all things Jewish. So I think that's why he grew the beard. Anyway, I had no interest in Rob, but he gave me a gift on my birthday that I'll never forget. As you know, I was big into the movie Ladyhawke, and when I opened his gift, it was a couple of photos from the movie as well as a big movie poster of Ladyhawke, and I burst into tears. At the time, I didn't even really understand what I was feeling, but I just knew that Ladyhawke was a big deal to me, and I ended up weeping in Rob's arms as he comforted me for whatever reason, and I'm sure it was good for him. Anyway, after that, he told me that he had 2 tickets to the ballet in Calgary. The ballet. Did I mention it was the ballet? I had never been to the ballet, but I wasn't about to give up 2 tickets to the ballet, so I said to Rob, "Okay, Rob, I'd be happy to go with you." Wow, look at the light. It's like I'm angelic. Because I am. Anyway, where was I? Ballet. Oh yes, the ballet. Okay, single fellows, take note. That was a brilliant move on Rob's part. 2 tickets to the ballet. So I said, "Okay, Rob, I'd love to go to the ballet with you, but as friends. Please understand it's just friends. And if you're talking to anyone else about this, mention that we're going just as friends." I really wanted to get the point across to him and to anyone else who might be listening that Rob and I were just friends and we were going to the ballet. So I gave the girls in my dorm the same instructions. I said, make sure, especially if you're talking to so-and-so, you know who, that you mention that Rob and I are going to the ballet just as friends. It's not a date. We're just going as friends. And so the girls in the dorm agreed, and I went to the ballet with Rob. I was so impressed with Rob that night. Do you know why? Because he was an adult. Like, I was 19, but he was 24 or something like that. He had his own car. He knew what to do in every situation. He knew where to park. He knew who to pay and how much. He just was he was an adult. And I was technically an adult, but I'd, come straight from Champion. And I just remember being very impressed with Rob. I also remember that after the ballet, we went to his mother's house in Calgary and watched a movie. I don't remember what the movie was, but Rob and I were sitting close together on the couch, and I was very aware that Rob and I were sitting very close together on the couch, and I wasn't hating it. In fact, I was pretty much eating it up with a spoon. And at one point in the movie, I turned to Rob and I said, "I think we should forget our agreement to be just friends." And then I planted one on him. What can I say? It's me we're talking about. So we went back to Rosebud after our date, and I burst into the girls' dorm and I said, "I'm going to marry Rob Dack." How's that for a turnaround? Well, in my defense, I must say that the ballet, it was the ballet. And so I was pretty much a goner for Rob after that. And it wasn't long after that, well, I'll tell you about the very romantic proposal next time.